First sighted in Belgium, where it wiped out 7/8 of the potato crop, the blight quickly spread to England and by late summer had reached the Isle of Wight. It was carried to Ireland by southeast winds, and by the 13th of September it was first sighted in the vicinity of Dublin. By the 16th of October it had spread to 17 counties. County Antrim was one of the worst affected. With a good crop of early potatoes already lifted, and with some of the main crop also saved, the loss of 1845 was estimated at about a third. With some of the money they had saved, the Kane family would survive the winter. The worst was still to come. In spite of a massive shortage of seed, the amount of potatoes planted in 1846 was almost as high as in the previous year. By late summer the blight returned, this time with devastating results. The warm, damp weather in August suited the spread of blight, and by the end of that month reports from all over the country were telling the same story. That year the potato crop never grew to maturity and was virtually wiped out. Famine was now inevitable.
Well, they like Wally.
Very poor. We've been digging all morning and that's what we've got. They never grew at all. Wonder how the Canes are going to do.
Oh, I don't know. 10 mouths to feed. Wouldn't be half a ton of praise in the whole field.
Very poor crop that to keep them. How's your father?
Oh, he's bad. Bad all the time. Never leaves the house. See if anything happens to my father, I'll believe him.
Where do you go?
America.
How far away for you to look green, Michael?
Aye. There's not much green in them pretty drills, Wally.
The blight would first appear on the leaves as damp brown spots, almost as if some unseen hand had sprayed them with a deadly acid. Men were able to tell that their field had been affected long before they saw it. One could smell the offensive odour a mile away. The whole stem would soon become blighted, more quickly if the weather was wet. The disease would travel down the stem and rot the potatoes. Some of the blighted crop looked healthy enough when dug from the ground, but after only a few days they were reduced to a rotting pulp. In 1846, the total loss of the potato crop was estimated at 70%, much higher in some areas. On the 29th of September of that year, the Coleraine Chronicle printed this article about sickness in Dunfanaghy, County Donegal. There is fearful sickness and death here. I cannot describe to you the gloom just now pervading all through fear. Ned Gallagher and grandchild died in one day. The same day 3 more of his family took bad. One is dying, aged 13, and this morning 2 more of the married men are very bad, I fear fatally. No one will go near the house, and they are positively dying from neglect. A labourer employed for 5 or 6 hours in a potato field can scarcely dig as many of these blighted potatoes as would supply him with breakfast. When boiled they are clammy and fetid, and it is not till they are smashed up with salt that the stomach of the strongest man can bear them. In the immediate vicinity of the populous towns, as well as in the country and mountain districts, this is now the food of the great bulk of the population. If anyone could be described as lucky in those unfortunate times, John Kane and his family were fortunate to have a landlord who showed some sympathy in the fact that he only asked for half of the yearly rent. The deficit would be made good when times improved. landlords, however, showed no consideration at all, and when rent was not forthcoming, the starving peasants were thrown out of their homes. This, of course, intensified the hardship which many families were suffering, and roadside deaths were often the end result.